Hello, Tim here. Welcome to ReTv. It is lovely to see you. I have some very important news. This week I got a beard comb. Yes. Usually I have a special guest, and this week is no exception. This week, all the way from a galaxy far, far away, I bring you BB-8 and Mini BB-8. Wait for this. And what do you think about the current political situation in which we find ourselves in? Very insightful. A few weeks ago, I instigated a brand new loo roll challenge, the spinning loo roll challenge, holding just one piece of loo roll. How many times can you spin and get it around you before it breaks? And the number of loo roll pieces that you've broken off is your score. Last week, Corey said, I can do that, and he did the loo roll challenge, but he did the wrong one. He did the old loo roll challenge, and then he cheated at doing the old loo roll challenge. God bless him. This week, Amy said, I can do this, Tim, and so she sent me this video.
Hey guys, Amy here with a toilet roll attached to a toilet brush attempting to do Tim's spinning challenge. This is going to go horribly wrong, but it will give us all something to laugh about during the epicness that is this quarantine. So, here goes. I made one! And it's fallen off. So that was the weirdest thing I've done of an evening so far. Enjoy.
You'll notice a couple of problems here. First off, she's on a spinning chair. Although, part of me thinks that's ingenious. But she counted times around wraps. If she would have counted the pieces before it broke or fell off, she would have got a higher score. So Amy, maybe if you've still got that toilet paper, count your toilet paper pieces and see what your score really was. Last week we did iconic movie scenes told through rubber ducks. This week, following on the movie theme, we're going to see what weird things I can do with a GoPro. With a GoPro. Ah! Now, over the last 5 weeks, I've given you a short thought at the end of each of these videos based off one of these 5 picture frames. Found people, find people, save people, serve people. Everyone is a worship leader, you can't do life alone, and what's the last one? Growing people change. Now, these 5 things we look at in our physical projects every year at Youth for Christ in Llandudno, and they form something like a creed, a set of beliefs that we think are really important. I wonder what your creed is. I'm going to get you to do a little experiment. Grab a piece of paper and a pen and answer these 5 questions. Question first: what is the most important thing in the world? Number 2, who is the most important person in the world? Question 3, who is the second most important person in the world? Question 4, where did everything come from? Question 5, why does anything exist? Those 5 questions form your creed, your beliefs, your worldview. I might even be bold to say your religion, the 5 things that you live by. Granted, we're human, you'll probably change your mind tomorrow, I probably will, but they are right now your worldview, your creed. I could have added lots of questions to it, but these 5 will do. These are the 5 things you live by. These are things that are incredibly valuable to you and inform how you live. These 5 things are like a religion. It's what drives you to behave and live the way you do, to value the things you do. And interestingly, none of these 5 things you could prove or disprove using science. You can't put them in a test tube and boil them, you can't drop them from a height, you can't measure them, you can't put them into an experiment. That's often the case. The things we value the most, like relationships and love and our passion for music, are not things that you can quantify using the scientific method. That's not saying science is not really important, it really is. I love science, but often we think that we've got the most solid and proved religion or worldview, and the fact is, it's just like everyone else, it's a belief. All of us have a belief, a creed, a set of values we live by that we just believe, we just know them to be true, we feel it in our gut. And new information will come in and will change our minds, and that's okay, but it is important to know that we all have a belief. So my question to you today is, are you sure that you're sure that you're sure that that belief is the whole picture? Now, if you're a smart person, you'll probably say, no, of course not. I'm always open to new ideas. Brilliant. We've got to ask questions all the time that challenge those things so we can live the most healthy life and fullest life possible. Now, I'm a Christian. My worldview, just like your worldview, is based on beliefs, but for me, the centre of all these things is Jesus. So my challenge to you today is, what do you know of him? Is Jesus someone who could make it into your worldview? So I want to challenge you today, spend some time looking into him. And our next video series, we'll look at 5 reasons why I think it's a pretty solid and sound idea to believe in God. You've been fantastic today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the GoPro videos. Tonight on Zoom, those of you who are joining us, we're doing a favourite hoodie night. So if you've got one, bring and wear your very favourite hoodie. Hope to see you next week. Bye bye.